Merry Christmas!
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator, and today I'm joined by my main man, the man that's been behind the man. Talking about Bobby Ray.
What's up?
What's up, puppy? How you doing in that?
I'm dying.
Before we started recording, Puppy swang by and I gave him a little gift. I just want to know, did you try any of the stuff on?
Oh, you want me to try it on?
Yeah, right now on the show, live. No, I'm just wondering.
No, he was asleep.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully the shoes fit. The clothes will probably definitely fit, but
Yeah.
the shoes is what I was worried about.
Yeah, I'll probably try on tomorrow.
Did you look at them?
Yeah, they're nice, man.
Yeah. Well, the white ones, those matched they're pretty close matched the outfit. And the other ones, they were just cool. They look like cool kid shoes.
Yeah.
They have bugs or some shit on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're nice, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, puppy. It's all for the baby. It's not for you, puppy. It's for the baby.
Oh, I was going to try them on anyway.
It's going to fit your fucking big toe only, your caveman feet. But yeah, I don't know. Shout out to our boy, I don't know what to refer to him as, just yeah, we'll just call him
Red Dragon?
Oh, even better. Yeah, I'm going to go back and erase that and call him Red Dragon from now on. Red Dragon, if you're listening, maybe we should get you on one of these episodes. You'll be our medical insider.
God damn it, Bobby.
And since you work graveyard shift all the goddamn time, maybe you can hook us up with some late night hospital horror stories.
Oh, shit. That'd be crazy.
That's what I've always wondered. I mean, what the fuck happens at night in the hospital, you know?
Have you ever been late there in the hospital?
I have. Like, after midnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Have you?
Yeah, a few times. I don't think about it. You know, like I know people have seen, felt things.
Oh, you mean like, oh, fucking gross. Like, supernatural kind of shit.
Yeah.
Is what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Crazy shit. Actual crazy shit.
Yeah, I meant like crazy people. But you're talking about that.
Yeah. My wife worked for a bit in the hospital. I think one of the funniest stories she told me is these group of guys came in like with one guy hurt because the guy's ass kicked or something. And so they were like, we have to get him back, you know, get revenge. So a guy got looked at real quick and they took off. Like an hour later, they all came back. I think one came shot. They all came they failed.
We're gonna go back and get revenge, and they come back all fucked up.
Yeah, got fucked up.
The Baba Yaga was there.
They got shot at and one.
I don't need that shit in my life.
Yeah, I remember. Wow, one time I was there late. I don't even remember why I was there, but I was waiting outside, like in the car, and I saw some guy sitting on the bench, like outside the emergency door exit, and he had a fucking screwdriver sticking out of his arm.
Ah,
I know, right? What the fuck? Go inside, bro. God damn. Maybe they were like, sir, you need to go outside. We don't want to get any blood in the hospital.
I remember one time as a teenager, I cracked my head.
Oof.
Yeah, I got staples. But when we got to the emergency, they're like, we went to the reception. They're like, "Oh yeah, we can help you." Like, I got like a badass fucking crack in my head, and I had a towel,
A trapo.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking really soaked in blood. And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, sir, just go ahead, go ahead, go ahead." Man, that's the fastest I ever got attended to.
When you're fucking bleeding all over the fucking place, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it takes.
like I don't remember seeing my sister sign anything. I'm sure afterwards maybe they did.
Oh, yeah, or while you were getting stapled.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Like, they didn't even numb me. They had to fucking staple me
They
raw.
took you to the back and clack, clack, clack.
Yep.
They had the swing line ready for your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is, puppy? The swing line?
No.
It's a stapler.
No. That's
The
what you
ones
got?
from school. The black one that you can open up in half.
The brand, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it occurred to me now.
The dude from Office Space was there. My stapler? Excuse me, my stapler? And then the doctor was just like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to let me use this."
And when they stapled me, they did, I don't remember, like 7 or 8 of them. And it hurt actually the first one, and kind of goes numb. Or
Yeah, because your body's going into fucking shock.
yeah. And he's like, God, God, God. Then I was like, oh, fuck. And he stopped, right? So you kind of relax for a bit. You know, you're just like trying to gather yourself.
And then clack, clack, clack.
And he's like, oh, you need one more. God.
Oh, I missed the other side. Fuck.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. That shit sucked, dude.
Well, before we get any further, we have a tradition around here at the top of the show. We take a shot of whatever, chug a beer, take a big old gulp of our drink. You have yours ready, puppy? Oof, sounds like it.
Oof. Smells like dick.
I can taste it. And mustard? Ew.
Ooh.
Sausage and mustard?
Actually, it has sausage with cheese, though.
Ooh, my face. And you didn't invite me?
Oh,
See,
we ran
every
out.
time-
We
every
ran out. We
time,
ran out.
puppy,
We ran out.
Every time you have something good, you never want to give me any.
We ran out this time.
You ate it all
I ate it all. Just like,
in one bite.
one bite.
Like a seagull, you just tossed
Yeah.
it back.
My wife and kid just saw me like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Dad does it like the cartoon, mommy.
Sawdust.
Well, you ready, puppy?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oof. But yeah, we need to get you on one of
Red
these.
Dragon.
Oh shit, Red Dragon. Fuck. Yeah. Red Dragon. Red Dragon. Now I gotta listen to 10 minutes of this shit.
You're gonna have to find like a snippet from the film, a little soundbite.
Well, yeah. Speaking of,
Not in the face.
don't look at my face. I don't think he says that.
It says something like
Hey,
that.
don't look at me or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, don't look at my face. I probably Mandela affected that so hard into that movie.
Probably.
But yeah, fucking Red Dragon put us on to a documentary that's on HBO. As I've grown into my age, I've realized how good documentaries can be. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of shit ones out there, right? But when you find a good one, ooh, man, you just gotta let people know. And our boy Red Dragon, shout out one time. He mentioned one about a church it's a mega church that's humongous in Mexico. And this documentary or this docu-series, at the time that I saw it, there was only 3 episodes. I watched the first one. The show itself is called Unveiled, Surviving La Luz del Mundo. Now, I'll probably be assassinated after this. Whoops. But if your boy goes missing, it was because of that.
Fuck that! I got.
Whoops. Bueno, I just cut everything, so I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, I saw the first episode, and he kind of let us know that this was a kind of cultish-y, and I was like, I'll look it up. So I looked it up, and like in the description on HBO, they call it here, let me read the synopsis of this shit. Fuck. In 2017, former members form an online community on Reddit sharing stories of abuse at the hands of the church's venerated apostles. Groomed as children, they were taught to surrender their free will in return for eternal salvation. So just reading that sounds like a cult. But according to HBO and Google, it's a Christian church. Now, HBO's website, this documentary series explores the horrifying yet relatively unknown story of the Christian church La Luz del Mundo and the sexual abuse that scores of members, many of them minors, say they have suffered at the hands of its successive leaders known as the apostles. So this is just like a compilation of survivors' accounts. There's men and women. And they talk about this church. The Papi mentioned it right now. It essentially is the Scientology of Mexico, but they're Christian. And that's a very good way to describe the reach and power that they have. So, yeah, I saw the first episode. I believe they're an hour long. And it really pulled me in. And without going too much into detail, Red Dragon also let me know that this church has a chapter in our city. So that made me want to watch it even more. It doesn't matter what city it is, but they do have right here, it says, under the guise of the only true church offering eternal salvation, they have claims to have congregations in over 50 countries and over 5 million followers. And this church was founded in 1926. I don't need to read these people's names because these people are fucking garbage people. And they don't need their name praised, even though they're supposed to be men of God. Now, whether you believe in all of that or not, that's not for me to say. We don't really discuss that kind of shit around here because it causes more problems than it's worth. And everyone deals with their own shit in their own way. No one's correct. No one's wrong either. So believe what you want to believe, but don't hate on other people for believing what they believe. You're just being a dickhead. Whatever works for them, works for them. Don't be a bitch. But yeah, this Unveiled documentary, I've seen one episode and it was fucking good. The first episode is called Darkness in the Light of the World. Get it? Because La Luz del Mundo, Light of the World. But yeah, after watching that first episode, I highly recommend anyone that cares to watch shit about cults or just things and people that have unknown kinds of power. It's kind of nutty knowing that it's in our own backyard. So that's kind of spooky. But yeah.
Well, there's a lot of religions everywhere, so.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
they're all kind of shady.
They all have some fucking shady shit in their background, or.
Yeah. Hey, ever gone to church?
The last time I went to church, I think I was like 12, 10. Shit, honestly, fuck it. You know what? Even younger than that. You're Christian, Catholic, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's all the same shit. Really, it's more about being moral and less about there being a person in the sky telling you what the fuck to do, you know? That's my take on religion. Like I said, no one's correct, no one's wrong. Just believe what you believe, and whatever gets you through the day, it's good enough for you, then it's all you need. But yeah, growing up, my family was pretty religious, but I'm not. I wasn't forced to go to church or anything, but I mean, that was the thing you did.
Yeah.
Growing up as a Hispanic person, it's like rooted in our culture, so it's kind of hard to dismiss or deny. But yeah, as an adult, I've never been to church other than weddings and shit like that.
As a, I guess younger though, I went. That was the last time I went to church.
How long ago? 10, 15 years ago?
No, I guess by now it's 20 years. I was like 20 years old, 21, 22, maybe.
You don't have to age yourself, puppy.
Yeah, because I was curious because it was for young people.
Oh, it was like a youth ministry or whatever?
Yeah, for
or not
young,
a youth, but like for younger people.
Yeah.
Not for the boomers.
Yeah, so it was different. I mean, compared to when you go to
what you were used to? Yeah.
Yeah, it's way, way, way different.
Yeah, I think churches have gotten more relaxed in these last 20 years, 30 years. But, I mean, every now and then you still get your crazy ass, like, fear God or die church.
Yeah.
Or you get those crazy people that, like, fucking fuck around with poisonous snakes and shit. Those are always pretty fucking trippy.
Have you seen the other ones? Like the guy who touches you and you...
Oh, the guy that
swings his jacket around and
slaps you with like a towel.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you're like,
I am delivered.
Yes.
I like women.
And then they do this. There you go. And at the end of the day,
I don't like men no more.
That's all it's about.
Yeah, like you said, it's true. Whatever works for that person, but I think at the end, it's. I really believe that God's in your head and in your heart more than trying to find.
Yeah, that's what I mean by like it's more about being moral and.
Yeah, be a good person.
Yeah, pretty much, right? That's essentially what the stories of the Bible are trying to tell you. Don't be a piece of shit. Even if you do wrong, as long as you have faith, you'll be done right. Right? As long as you... But then again, like, at the same time, on the opposite end of that coin, there's those churches that are like, if you don't give to the church, you're gonna fucking burn.
There's just some that ask for money for your prayer. Like you're
for
praying
your...
to God. Or blessing for you to get blessed.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm like, this is kind of fucked up. You already get tax breaks as it is.
Yeah, like $20 would be good, but you really want your prayer to come true? Give me $1,000.
Give me $100 every Sunday for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and people will.
Yeah, people do. Yeah. Well, that's what this Luz del Mundo place is like. In that first episode, they show like they have a huge templo in Mexico, right? I don't know exactly where. I kind of spaced on that part, but they show it being constructed, and one of the people that came forward is a man, and he's like, for 11 years, day in and day out, I helped build the templo, and like this place looks fucking beautiful, right? It's like a layered building, so like it starts off big, and then it gets significantly smaller as it gets to the apex.
Yeah,
and like in itself, it's a work of engineering and designing, right? Construction in itself. But the people that built it were never paid. They essentially built the templo with slave labor.
Damn.
And like they told the people, like, oh, you help build the church for God, and God will reward you with eternal life. And you know how they get people. They look for people that are down on their luck. They look for people that are on the streets, homeless, fucking orphans. They look for people that need something to get away, right? And that's where I'm like, this is where they brainwash people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so watch it, man. It's pretty fucking good. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't like talking about religion because it's none of my business what you believe, and it's none of your business what I believe. It's my beliefs, right? That it's in itself. It belongs to me, not to you. Fuck you. I'm talking to the ant that just happened to crawl across my headphone cable and onto my my being. Fuck you, ant. But yeah, fucking documentaries are pretty wild sometimes, especially when they open your eyes to shit that you were completely unaware of, right? Everyone thinks like, oh, I fucking have it hard. Well, you go build a mega church for no money for 10 years. See how you end up. Well, dude, a lot of people got killed doing this shit. A lot of people got hurt, maimed, crippled for life. And who's gonna pay for all of that shit? Who's gonna take care of them, right? Oh, the church will take care of you. I think that's
donate money.
if you donate the money that you were gonna pay your fucking for your spinal surgery that we caused, you'll make it into heaven and God will take away your pain. That's where I draw that line. But yeah, essentially, what these guys do is they take the word that has already been preached and praised over the existence of religion in itself, and they mold it to their benefit, right? Like they use the word for their own reward, and that sucks. Like there's legitimately people out there that just want the best for society or whatever, and they don't charge people. They do fundraisers and whatever the fuck, which is completely cool. That's what churches are supposed to do. They don't demand shit from you. I mean, that's essentially just another business, dude. And a lot of churches are just that. They're just businesses.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna start church.
I've already got the Sunday music. Bienvenidos todos a la casa de Monte. Welcome everybody to the house of Monte. Now give me $200. I gotta pay for the church, motherfucker. Shit ain't free.
Gotta pay for my private jet.
I gotta pay for my Rolls Royce, baby. Jesus said I need to be rolling in style. Yeah, fuck. Have you seen any good documentaries lately?
No, but I saw like a little short clip or film, whatever, of about the WNBA, how some women want to get paid like more. And they broke it down that the WNBA doesn't make no money.
No, they're in the red.
No, that the NBA, it's off something. It's like
the NBA subsidizes the WNBA.
Yes. It makes no profit for the past whatever years.
So the last ever.
Yeah,
25 years that they've been in the league or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Essentially, the NBA sponsors the WNBA.
Yeah. So how do they want them to get paid if you're not making any money?
Yeah, where do you expect that money to come from?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because they're all demanding these royalties from their jerseys and the TV deals. We're like, with all that, we still not making any money.
Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but you're more into the basketball world than I am. I'm not saying you watch WNBA. You tell me you barely watch NBA as it is.
Yeah.
I don't watch it at all. Can you name one WNBA player that isn't the person that's been in the news for the last 3 months, 4 months?
I don't know if they play, but they're the ones.
Well,
like,
just any WNBA player.
Sue Bird.
The one that I remember is the fucking chick that was in LA.
Lindsay, the tall one, the really really tall one.
I don't know what her name is, puppy. I can't tell you.
I think it's Lindsay something.
I'm gonna just Google famous WNBA players. No, the one that I'm thinking of is Diana Taurasi.
Taurasi.
Yeah. Her and Lisa Leslie. God damn it, I knew
Yeah,
it.
Lisa. There you go.
Those are the only two that can ever remember ever in the history of ever. And I couldn't even remember their goddamn names right now. Fuck.
I remember when it first started. There was a one. I don't remember her name. She was supposed to be like the greatest.
No,
one.
don't tell me she's the Jordan of the WNBA. Shut up.
No, she actually played 1-on-1 with Jordan. But as I don't think they took it seriously, but they just played it to play it.
Let's fucking Google that.
Her name.
Let's see. Female and WNBA video play.
I think her name was Cooper or something. Maybe Michelle Cooper. It was in the 90s.
Oh, I can't find it. Fuck. No, I can't find anything on it. It's just a bunch of dumb shit. Rare video shows out of shape Michael Jordan getting roasted. Bro, that's not what I Googled. But yeah. It's not that I'm being sexist. It's just, how is the NBA even... I can name more famous news anchors than I can WNBA players.
Oh well. I guess until more people start watching it, they'll make more money.
Well, fucking Bill Burr has a really good joke, but the joke has a really solid point. The WNBA players are complaining about the men make more playing NBA. Aside from all of the actual statistics of where the money comes from and how it's made, they complain that men don't watch WNBA enough. Like, well, men don't watch it because they have their own league. Why don't you complain to the women that don't watch it to watch it? And that's the basis of his joke. But that's a very good point. Where are all the feminists saying, "Oh, we're gonna fucking boycott the NBA and go WNBA only for the rest of the year"? Or there's even like bars and shit that only show women's sports. I think we talked about it once, or I don't know. That's like, if you want to complain about something, be worth the value you want to be worth. Show me why you deserve that money. Don't just demand it and expect it.
Well, I think they just need more people to watch.
Well, yeah, that's the first thing they need. I think even when they like show WNBA or they don't show them on fucking... They do, but they don't show them on like fucking prime time. It's always like Saturday at 10 a.m. when everyone's hungover. Or
One of the
asleep.
points was also the NBA is never on when the WNBA on. Like when NBA's,
They don't have direct competition. Yeah,
Yeah. So.
there's
Oh,
no
man.
excuses for it.
Well, I guess.
And like, how long did the NBA be a league for it to get to as big as it is now? Like, how long did it take? Like 60 years? It didn't happen overnight.
No, it happened in the 80s.
But how long has basketball been a thing? Since the 50s?
Probably.
Let's find out when the NBA
even-
was the first NBA game. First NBA.
Any of that NBA had competition had the I forgot the ABA or something.
Okay, so the first official NBA game in history, November 1st, 1946. in Toronto, Canada. The Toronto Huskies versus the New York Knickerbockers.
And they had competition. They had the ABA in the 70s. Then they merged in the 80s.
American... Oh, no, that's not... American Basketball Association?
I think so. I don't know. I remember.
Yeah, it started in 1967. Even that one. In the 60s. And now the NBA is fucking massive, right?
It's a world thing, too.
Yeah, well, now it is, yeah. But I even look 20 years ago. 20 years ago, it wasn't a worldwide thing, except for Jordan. But that's just because he's the GOAT of all sports.
I don't know about that.
Who would be the GOAT of all sports?
I don't know. I'm not well-rounded in all sports to say that. You know.
Who's the greatest cricket player of all time, puppy?
Okay, I won't go far as cricket, but you know what I mean.
Who's the greatest rugby player of all time? Who's the greatest
hockey.
footballer? Soccer. For us dumb Americans.
See, in soccer, I'm sure somebody in soccer is more known.
Who? For me, fuck, I don't know soccer, but the biggest name that I remember everyone was nuts about is Pele.
Yeah.
So for me, as an ignorant American that hates soccer, Pele's the Jordan of soccer. I'm sure there's somebody better than him. Maybe there's not. What do I know? I don't give a fuck. It's soccer.
How about you think Gretzky is the greatest?
For sure, dude.
hockey?
He still has records people are still trying to get to. He hasn't played in 30 years. He hasn't played in 30 years. They're still trying to break his records. That's nuts, dude.
You seen people have broken Jordan's record?
Who?
Records. LeBron.
What record did he break? The most flops in a game?
That too.
The most begging to China ever?
Dip, 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 dip. God damn it, Bobby.
The most shitty Space Jam movies ever?
He be like, shut the fuck up. I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again.
Well, I mean, who? Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers is another. But
What?
like, if you would consider GOATs, I would consider
Doc
him.
Rivers, the coach.
Yeah, dude. He doesn't have to be a player to be one of the greatest people of.
Tell you what, you can't be Phil Jackson or Pat Riley.
Oh yeah, Phil Jackson's pretty fucking. Well, yeah, they're Mount Rushmore, right? They're people that, no matter what, like their legacy surpasses them. To me, that's what makes a GOAT, right?
Yeah, part of it.
Yeah, I mean, you do. They had the skills. Fucking. What is the name of that other guy? Fuck. I don't remember his name. Fuck, it doesn't matter. It's basketball. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was looking for as I was looking for it.
You just Google something else.
No, I googled basketball and then I forgot what the fuck else I was looking for. So whatever, it doesn't matter. It's soccer and basketball are the same to me. Might as well be tennis. I don't give a fuck.
And even tennis players. There's some tennis.
Who's the best
players.
tennis player?
Isn't it? Didn't he just retire not too long ago?
Federer?
Yes.
We'll see. Hey, we agree on that.
Hey, I agree.
Yeah, there we go.
We don't watch.
I didn't say fucking what's his name, McElroy or
Nickel.
the guy from fucking Mr. Deeds, McEnroe.
No, I mean
He was just a shit. He was the Rodman of tennis.
Yeah, isn't Pete Sampras like second to whatever?
I don't know. It's tennis. I don't give a fuck. Greatest baseball player of all time.
I don't know. Like I know baseball players, but I don't know if
Oh,
is Babe Ruth the greatest? Is Barry Bonds?
give
the
me a second, puppy.
greatest?
Hold on. Richard. And we're back. Sorry for the interruption, but we were talking about the greatest baseball players. Puppy said Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds.
Hey, those names top of my head. I don't watch baseball.
What
as
about
much as
Jackie
I used to.
Robinson, puppy?
There you go. I guess.
What about Mark McGuire? Sammy Sosa. What the hell was his name? Who was the guy on the Athletic? Jose Consejos. Ow! The Bash Brothers, puppy.
Yeah, they're bashing something. Or bashing a lot of things.
Let's just say their forearms weren't the thickest part of them.
Oh. Do they check for any kind of stuff in hockey? I'm sure they do, right? Every sports.
I believe so.
But not a lot of people get caught, or it's not really is used as much.
I don't think I've ever heard of it. Are NHL players tested for steroids? They can be selected for random testing during the regular season and playoffs. Anytime the testing takes place, it must be done at work on the day of scheduled practice or meeting. So they don't do surprise testing, and they don't test everyone like at the beginning of the year or whatever.
Imagine being that guy to go collect that piss.
That sucks. Like, what happens if there's an accident and you fucking drop it?
Eesh.
Oof. Okay, so I'm reading an article posted April 26, 2017. All NHL player doping samples tested for cocaine this season. Every single player? What the the National Hockey League Players Association agreed to screen the samples of all drug-tested players. All drug-tested players for recreational drugs, including marijuana and cocaine. This change in policy was made in July 2016 because of the concerns over a rise in players testing positive for cocaine.
Damn.
At least 2,300 urine tests were scheduled. Jesus. It says unknown whether all players tested positive. No player was suspended for using PEDs.
What if like 95% tested positive? Like, ah, fuck. Whoa.
Oh, well, none of them tested positive. That's weird. And the 5 clean dudes are like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's on the bench.
Not even the dude taking the test is like, oh, what? It's time? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, just piss in the cup. Give me all the piss. I don't care. Give me the piss. Come on, just piss. All right, let me get in the stall with you. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I mean, for like baseball, let them all take steroids, dude. I want it to be home run derby a la verga. Every game, fucking 5 home runs at least. Out of the park. Dude, that would make sports more fun. Like, imagine if they allowed steroid use in the NFL. It would be like playing Blitz and shit.
Blitz.
He's on fire! Fucking literally fucking on fire.
I think we'll have no quarterback.
For real. All the headhunting, imagine. The headhunting is banned, but everyone's so roided up, they don't care.
Right, now there'll be no more tackle football. We become flag football.
Yeah. A touch, not even flag.
Or just touch the quarterbacks since they're the ones more sensitive ones.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that just
Blitz in real life.
Because remember in Blitz, you could like fucking wrestle move people, fucking sidewalk slam and shit. That would be pretty crazy. They should remake that game, Blitz. I loved that game.
I think you could buy the arcade version in Walmart.
Fuck it, dude. That seems like a cool party game to have. The only other football game that I loved more than fucking Blitz was Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo was awesome.
Dude, you could stay there for fucking 3 days and shit.
Yeah, you only had 4 plays. Or 8 plays? 8 plays. Then if you guess the right one, the defense will send a blitz.
Just fucking, he's on fire. Now, but puppy, you go Hail Mary, fucking changing your receivers 100 times, drop back all the way to the end zone, avoid the sack, throw it all the way to the other end zone, baby. That was my play. But yeah, dude, I fucking love Tecmo Bowl. I can hear the sounds in my head right now. In that fucking chip tunes. Wee.
Oh, man. That's bringing back old memories.
They don't make them like they used to, puppy.
No.
Speaking of that, puppy's Master Race now.
Yeah.
So I'm not part of the Master Race because I didn't build my own rig.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I don't care. But Poppy does. He built his own.
Yeah, I did. Very simple build. Didn't complicate things since I'm new to this.
Yeah, I've never put a computer together.
It's not that hard.
I've changed parts. I've never put one together from parts, a pile of parts, you know? I don't care. I don't care about all of that. I don't give a fuck.
If you start adding shit, I'll be like, oh, fuck. Like drivers and other shit. Like, you don't need that unless you want to.
For me, the only upgrade so far, I've had a PC for almost 2 years now. And I prioritized the graphics card, the GPU, the motherboard, and venting more than anything. So my onboard memory is pretty trash. I don't give a fuck about the audio card. None of that. That's all second fiddle, you know? That's all shit I can replace. The GPU and the CPU, those are the main ingredients, and the motherboard. So when I set up my PC for some other nerd to build it, I only got a 500 gigabyte internal SSD on it. Because at the time when fucking everything for computers was 3 times as much, I wasn't going to shell out fucking $400 for another terabyte. That's ridiculous. I could buy a PlayStation for that. So I didn't, and 500's enough. Just enough to play the 2-3 games that I'm going to play on it anyway. And I figured in a year, in sometime in the future when I get some extra cash, I'll buy more storage. I was looking at getting not an integral SSD, like motherboard mounted. I was going to get an internal, if that makes sense. Like it's a encased hard drive that you just drop into the case, but not onto the motherboard. Like you got to run cables and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to settle with, right? Because I don't care about the hard drive write speed, right? Once it's a solid state drive, I mean, minuscule number difference. Nothing that I could computate as a stupid human being. So I fuck it, whatever. And I recently was gifted some new storage, so that's going in. But other than that, I don't plan on upgrading it or touching it unless I have to.
Yeah, I think my PC will be good for a good while.
Yeah, you're like me. You don't give a fuck about, it's got to run everything in ultra graphics at 144 hertz all the time. I need to get at least 120 frames. I don't give a fuck about any of that. As long as the game that I want to play runs smoothly and it looks decent, that's a win.
Yeah, then I got myself a curved monitor. It's
Ooh,
nice.
so yeah, that's the thing that I hear people saying. Like, so you shell out for the GPU, CPU, motherboard, get a decent case. That way, if you need to upgrade it later on, you have the space. The fans, I mean, that's pretty universal. Everyone usually runs 3 or 4 fans at least. I think mine has 4 or 5 fans.
Mine has 4.
And it's water cooled.
Nah, I don't have mine water.
Mine is water or liquid cooled, and it has 4 or 5 fans on it. And yeah, fucking, you can cheap out on like, oh, the fucking Ethernet port or whatever. I got the generic one. It doesn't have any Bluetooth anything on it because fuck that.
Yeah, mine doesn't have no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi shit.
Yeah, mine doesn't have Wi-Fi either. It's just Ethernet. And I mean, that's what I wanted. I was gonna run it through Ethernet anyway.
Yeah.
So all of that little shit that you save, you spend it on the peripherals. Like a monitor is the next big thing. Keyboard and mouse. As long as you get a decent one, it doesn't really matter. Like,
I got a half keyboard.
you don't have the one with the number pad?
No, I got literally half of it.
What do you mean?
It's like half of a keyboard.
It's just the letters and like the function buttons and that's it?
Half of the letters.
What do you mean half of the letters?
It's half of a keyboard. Like, it's not a whole keyboard. It's half of the keyboard.
Okay, so from A to apostrophe
Has Q, W, E, R, T, A, S, D, F, G, Z,
what?
X,
That's it? It stops at T?
Yeah, I tell you to have a keyboard.
What the fuck? Oh, so that's just a gaming keyboard then.
Yeah, I got a regular
you're not
keyboard.
typing any letters to your congressman or anything?
Nah, I got a regular keyboard.
Oh, okay.
So if I game, I'll
You
use
use the gaming one?
I got a small desk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
'Cause I have the case and another, like a small table.
Mm-hmm.
And the monitor is like on the desk, but still.
How big is your monitor?
I don't
Like a
remember.
20-inch?
20
Yeah.
feet?
20?
Yeah.
Anything under 30, I think, is like pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not 30. I think it's
yeah,
like 20 or 22 or something.
32 is like, yeah, wait, calm down. Especially with the curve, that's even bigger than normal, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, my girlfriend has a curved monitor, and dude, that shit looks wild, dude. Like, it's gonna take some getting used to for you, because that's the first curved monitor you've ever used, right?
Yeah.
And then
but it looks alright. I mean, like, I don't feel it any different. Like, it looks nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. What kind is it?
It's a Samsung.
Oof, of course it is. It's either gonna be Samsung or Asus.
Yeah, this one was not. Had a deal, so I got it.
Well, we're gonna be master gamers now. But yeah, with that being said, that's a good way to end it. Papi, he did good. He built his own rig. He did better than me. He's a more serious gamer than me.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to blow up when I turned it on or fly my motherboard.
You hid behind the sofa and shit, or that 70-inch TV that you have.
Yeah, like, hope it doesn't just fucking fry shit.
Fuck yeah.
I'd be like, well, there it goes.
So there goes $1,000. Yeah. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. I want to go ahead and thank you, Papi, for joining me. I know you're getting tired and it's getting late. But yeah, hopefully everybody's in good spirits. It's the holiday season, baby. Go listen to some Mariah Carey, motherfucker. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. This was Hanging Heavy. As always, much love and rich and rare.
Merry Christmas!